Well, dealing with the effects of last year's presidential election may still be causing anxiety for many, young people included in this. And at Tacoma High School, one teacher is addressing that confusion and anger head on. Alexander Lewis takes us inside a Lincoln High School classroom that is pushing the boundaries to get the truth.
Yeah, Casey, just imagine for 1 second what it's like to be an 18-year-old minority, a brown person who, for as long as you've been at least paying attention, you've had a president that's looked exactly like you. Then kind of all of a sudden, a dramatic political election erupts, leaving you confused, in some cases scared. Washington's 2016 Teacher of the Year is showing his students what it means to be a Republican when it's kind of the last thing they want to hear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
When President Obama got elected, it was like my fifth grade year, and I remember just going around with all the little colored kids on the playground, literally just running around just playing like Obama, Obama, just going wild, right?
For the students in AP Government and Politics at Tacoma's Lincoln High, the results of the 2016 election weren't met with quite as much fanfare.
Honestly, it was traumatizing, and it was embarrassing.
My students live in a bubble. They're predominantly low-income students, predominantly of color. They live in a urban area in a city in a blue state on the West Coast. Like, they're in a bubble. They're firmly ensconced in a bubble. And so when the election happened, they were all like, what, how?
2016 Teacher of the Year, Nate Bowling.
You're young.
Has been working since November to pop that bubble to expose his students to different points of political view.
Our guest lecturer is Bill Bryant. Bill Bryant was the Republican nominee for governor.
My goal is to have my students tune off the circus, tune off the distractions, tune off the polarization.
Welcome, Bill Bryant.
And focus on the real issues and people that matter.
Thank you, Nate.
Bowling chose Republican businessman Bill Bryant, who, on the heels of losing the race for governor, has something to prove, that not all Republicans are the same.
But not every Republican has 3 heads and wants to deport everyone.
And today he has the perfect audience.
That not every Republican wants to go out and trash the earth. There are Republicans who really care about ensuring that we have folks that have opportunities the way that I was given opportunities, and I want to make sure that every kid does.
Bill Bryant is a far cry from the often villainized Republicans currently leading the nation, as a moderate Republican who's built a platform on saving the environment and education.
These students don't remember political discourse other than what they just saw.
And you better believe these students had questions.
Do you think that if you had put Democrat next to your name on the ballot, that you would...
What do you believe can be done to improve the...
Are you for programs to help kids get manufacturing? What do you propose to do to bring jobs there?
You guys are asking all of the right questions.
And his final message?
Citizens don't just get to hang out every 4 years or 2 years and vote. Citizens have an obligation and a responsibility in a democratic republic. And that responsibility is to be informed so that when you do vote, you're making an informed decision. And that you know what your government's doing is so you can rise up when you don't like it. Thank you all very much.
And while Bill and Nate alone can't reverse the poisoning of the political process in these young minds, they can clear the tainted waters.
I watched a group of students who I know there's only like 1 or 2 Trump voters in, and they gave like an authentic round of applause to a Republican politician on issues.
Yeah, there were biases, and I came in here with an open mind, and I really hope he runs again, because he's got my vote.
Okay. So you feel like your mind was changed leaving this?
Yeah.
Do you think that you could vote for a Republican?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely possible now.
A white man, but in the long run, these kids want to see people who look like themselves.
When I see the people that are, at Lincoln, I really do feel hope that at one point, we may have like a Muslim Supreme Court member or, more people of color in Congress. People at Lincoln really care.
So maybe one of those people could be you or someone you
Yeah,
know.
it's really crossed my mind lately.
Well, Nate Bowling was a finalist for National Teacher of the Year in 2016, and now in 2017. He's still leading teachers. Coming up in the spring, he's going to be doing other non-conventional classes like you just saw on topics like immigration and dealing with the police. So really hitting topics head on in his classroom.
We've had Nate on before. I know you've been talking to him for quite a while now. It's so wonderful to see the passion he has for, in his words, bursting the bubble and tackling tough topics.
And seeing how his students are responding to that. I mean, to actually hear, an 18-year-old say that he could potentially see himself as a Supreme Court justice, or he wants to see people of color in Congress. That's what we want from our young people.
That's huge. Great story, Alex. Thank you.